IPO plans. What are your hopes for an IPO?
We don't have any plans. There's no timing.
No plan, no timing,
no.
Not talking to anybody, not getting any advice about...
There's rumours. We don't comment on rumours.
Don't comment on rumours. All right, let's go to the JV then in the Middle East and Chalhoub, because this has got a lot of interest. What are you expecting to get from that? What are your expectations for what it can deliver to your business?
Well, starting with the Middle East customer, it's one of the largest luxury goods markets in the world, around 8 billion in size. Very, very digital savvy population. The demographics are amazing as well. So all these millennials entering, the luxury market. One of the highest penetrations of smartphones, over 100% penetration. Yet online luxury sales are, below 5%. So very low penetration of online sales. So the market is really, really hungry and wanting a solution and underserved. So what we saw with Chalhoub Group was really an opportunity to partner with them. They've been for decades representing the best luxury labels with over 750 retail stores, over 10,000 employees across the whole region. So they really know the customer. They really know how luxury retail operates there, and we're basically marrying digital and their luxury retail experience.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
So you bring the digital and they bring the luxury retail experience. Does money change hands in that situation? Does one pay for the other's services? What are the terms?
We're not disclosing the terms. We're very focused on delivering value to customers. If that happens, both parties win.
Both parties win, OK. Another partnership that you have in place is with JD.com over in China. How is that going for you?
It's going great. China is a very fast-growing geography for us, one of the fastest. That was the case before JD, and obviously it's accelerating with the JD.com partnership. We signed it in July. It went live operationally in terms of technical integration in October. And it's definitely showing its results, so it's really, really exciting.
And where do you, in terms of priorities for the business, where are you most excited about? The Middle Eastern markets has demographics that you like. The Chinese market has scale that no doubt you like. So which excites you more?
So we think there's a huge opportunity in Asia-Pacific and also emerging markets. So we are one of the few players with presence in all luxury goods markets in the world, with a fully localized presence. We have 12 languages, 12 offices. We have operations in Brazil and Latin America and Russia, now in the Middle East, and obviously China and Japan are big areas for us. So we continue to think there's very low penetration of luxury e-commerce in these regions. Luxury is an European, from a supply perspective, is dominated by European companies. 80% of the top luxury companies are European, but these companies, it's not easy for these companies to do e-commerce in these, far-flung territories.
Far-flung places, yeah. Yes. So they rely on Farfetch to do that, perhaps. So in terms of the expansion of the business, how much investment do you need to do in logistics? Because you've mentioned the office locations and the languages that you serve. What about warehouses? Are you going to need to ramp up your investment on that side?
So we're a platform. So we don't own inventory, and we subcontract the logistics. So we work with partners such as DHL, UPS, FedEx. And we also work with local partners. For example, JD.com, they own their own logistics network in China, and we're integrating with that network for the last mile delivery service. So that's typically how we operate, and so there's no need for warehouse expansion.
So you have a big focus on digital. Why then do I read you plan to roll out new technology to revolutionise shopping in stores? Why the interest in the bricks and mortar shopping experience?
Well, I think, unlike music and movies and media, fashion cannot be fully digitized. So there is a magic about physical experiences and that human connection with and storytelling that you have with a fashion advisor in a retail environment. And I think this is here to stay. It's still 90% of the luxury sales. Now, these shops, the majority of them still operates in the 80s or the 90s. So there is a need for a much more personalized experience, which technologies today allows us to do that, but has not been fully explored yet. So we want to be really pioneers in that.
You want to drag them into the 21st century.